Inevitably, every time I'm out in public and we're talking about what we do for a living, and I bring up the fact that I am in finance, credit is going to be brought up and talked about and brought to the table. And I really think that there's this mystery around what good credit is, what okay credit is, what credit you can actually go out and buy a house with. This week here on Recharging with Champions, for your daily jump starts every day, I am going to share something that you can post on your social media to really enlighten your sphere, to let them know what the truths are around credit when it comes to buying a house. Because you know what? Home financing is its own animal. We have our own credit pulling system. It's called an RMCR. There's just all these things that are a little bit different when it comes to home ownership and home financing. So today is Monday, and I like to give a story, tell a memory on Monday. Let's jump in. This story is from about a year ago. This happens regularly, but I had a client come to me and he said, I have horrible credit. I just want to come to you and get some steps to get my credit up to where I can buy a house. And here's the interesting thing. I pulled a soft pull on his credits and he had just under a 660 credit score, which is not horrible credit, especially in our world. A 640 to 660 credit score is in that mid-range, and it is definitely doable when it comes to buying a house. Moral of the story is, Jack was able to get pre-qualified the day that he came in thinking he was just going to get a pass. We did a couple of tweaks on his credit just to get into that 660 level. That opened up a couple extra doors for him. Took him about a week. It was very quick. He could do a couple rapid rescores to get his credit score up. But the bottom line was he walked in able to buy a house, and he walked out with a pre-qualification letter. And within about 45 days, he closed on a house when he thought he was going to be stuck renting for at least 6 months to maybe another year to get his credit where it needs to be. What constitutes good credit when it comes to buying a house is not what people automatically think. They think if they've had a late payment in the last 12 months that they can't buy, or they think if their credit score is under a 800 or even 700, or even 680 or even 640, that they can't buy a house. And the reality is there are outlets out there for them. So here's what I've got for you in the toolkit today. If you go look at the toolkit, you're going to see a pyramid with what excellent credit is in the mortgage world, what middle credit is, and what minimum credit requirements are truly for buying a house for most standard loans. There are exceptions to all of these, but let's just go with the baseline standard, what most of your mortgage companies are going to provide when it comes to credit score needs for buying a house. So that pyramid is in the toolkit for you. You're more than welcome just to use that pyramid and the little information that I've got next to it in your social media. Or, hey, I challenge you. Go out there and make a video, share this information, share my story that I just told you about Jack. Say that you had a lender and this is their story. It is something that people need to hear. And who knows? Maybe you'll have somebody that thought they were not able to buy a house come talk to an amazing mortgage lender and find out they can actually buy a house, like right now or very in the near future anyway, just a couple of tweaks. It's very important to make sure that your sphere knows. And don't forget to ask in your social media post, by the way, if you happen to know anybody that is looking to buy, call me. I know all the right people will get you in front of somebody that can make sure you're on the right path. Ask. Hey, I'm asking you. Share this with your friends and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.